The Emory Volunteer Clinic for Veterans mission is to provide law students on a volunteer basis, working with our limited staff and our volunteer attorneys to serve low-income veterans in our community.
We exist to serve those who have served. We assist with basic estate planning, so that would include things like powers of attorney, advance directives for health care, and also wills. We also assist in the area of VA disability benefits and in the area of discharge upgrades. We had a woman come to us and she shared with us she had been fighting with the VA for over 10 years. And she had been fighting to service connect her husband, who had served in the Vietnam War, for a glioblastoma. Unfortunately, he had passed from a glioblastoma, which is a brain tumor, and she believed that this brain tumor was caused by his Agent Orange exposure while he was in Vietnam. We successfully convinced a VA that this Vietnam War veteran's glioblastoma was caused by Agent Orange. And because we were able to make that successful argument, that opened the door for this veteran's spouse to receive something called indemnity compensation. And so she will receive a monthly benefit now until the day she passes. And because her claim was backdated, because again, she had been fighting with VA for so long, she actually received a chunk of change. She received over $100,000, and this is a tax-free benefit. We've secured over $4 million in backdated and future VA disability benefits. We've assisted over 100 veterans. And we've also prepared enough wills and POAs and advance directives for health care to save veterans over $70,000 in legal fees. The work we're doing has a direct positive impact on veterans' lives.
One great thing about the Emory Veterans Clinic and the other clinics that Emory has is it gives us and other law firms the opportunity to work with law students.
In my case, I speak Spanish, and I did not think coming into it that skill would be useful in that particular meeting, but it was something that I was grateful for, and it makes you feel good to know that you make somebody else's life better. We were talking over certain provisions of a will with a veteran, and I was able to assist and explain some stuff and make it clear for them, which was something they appreciated. I believe they were Hispanic, and I'm Hispanic also. The cultural similarities also make people feel comfortable, and I was happy to help. It was a very rewarding experience. It built me up as a professional, and it allowed me to help while learning, so I'm grateful for that.
I wanted to volunteer with the Emory Volunteer Clinic for Veterans for a few reasons. Firstly, because my grandfather was a veteran of the Korean War, and the benefits he got through the VA allowed him to go to college, recover from injuries, and ultimately meet my grandmother. So it was something that was very close and personal for my family history. I got to do a full document review for a veteran who was looking to change their discharge status. I was given permission to go through all of their records and their status and speak to them personally, which was really meaningful to me, and able to evaluate how to move forward for them and to get them the benefits they deserve.
So Georgia actually has over 700,000 veterans, and we're also home to the 5th largest military base in the entire world. So that would be Fort Benning in Columbus, Georgia. So we have a large population to serve, and we try to serve as many of those veterans as we can.
It's important for law firms, and not only their lawyers, but also other professionals in the law firm, to support a clinic like the Emory Volunteer Clinic for Veterans, because we have very limited staff. They can volunteer to help do intake and screen clients. They can also take on significant matters and supervise our students and do that on a long-term basis. So that's how they can volunteer. They also, very importantly, can support us financially, because we are on pretty much a year-to-year basis in terms of our financial support, and so we've been very fortunate to have significant support from the legal community in the Atlanta area to help us ensure that we can continue providing these services.
I think we all owe something to our veterans, and so it's doubly important that we support pro bono work for our veteran community.